I think the main takeaway I took away from what Zivit told us was how difficult hiring people is. It's a thing that you expect to do in business, and it's one of those things that managers and executive teams do, but it's not something you do all the time, and it's almost something that you want to get outside help to do that sort of a task. And so that was my main takeaway. But on top of on top of discovering that it's a specialist field that should have an expert to do that job for you, I really enjoyed learning about the behavioral interviewing techniques and what can be learned from that process. And along with that, the elements of culture and the different learning styles that people have. I realized that I have a particular learning style, and that it was important to cover all 4 different types of learning styles, or if I'm sure there was just 4 that we looked at, but if there's more types of learning styles, to embrace or cover all of those areas when you're talking to people. And not expecting people to be able to understand things just the way that you understand them. And the other big one for me was the conflict resolution, particularly the script around going through a difficult conversation with somebody, and getting to the heart of the problem without creating a bigger problem, and then moving forward to get some positive action on the situation. They're the key takeaways for me. Being in a room full of excited, animated, and really interesting founders and entrepreneurs. The ideas in the room were sometimes electric, because everybody was doing something pretty extraordinary. And in the conversations, there was a lot of different backgrounds that people brought to the conversation, and a lot of different perspectives that I had never even considered. So it was that mix of people in the room, which was really exciting. Facilitation was great. I really liked the way she wouldn't not explain it, but she wouldn't give all the details away. And then she'd lead into a conversation, a group conversation. And that often brought out a lot of the information in the down a bit of a tangent, and she was able to go down that tangent and provide more information. And after introducing a particular skill or a tool, being able to use that in the class with the other founders and entrepreneurs was really valuable. And I think Zivit moved around the room really well, engaging in different conversations and helping people move along and bring out more on what they were talking about. Definitely recommend the course, and I think it would be most suitable for anybody who's leading a team. I know there was a specific focus on startups and the rapid change that happens when startups take off, and particularly when there's funding behind them. There's they go from a group of people working on their specialty to a group of people managing an organization for the first time. And there's a lot of challenges there. But I think people in small business, people in leadership teams, I think there's a broad range of people that can get a lot from these skills, particularly around conflict resolution, coaching, mentoring, and generally getting the most out of people to build high performance teams.